You're listening to TurkishSoccer.com's podcast. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this podcast. My name is Ahmet Turgut. Next 15 minutes, we will talk about what happened in the week 25. We will also preview the week 26 coming up starting on Friday. Well, in week 25, all the top 4 teams, they won their matches. Starting on this weekend, first, Trabzonspor won their matches, and Fenerbahçe won their match, Galatasaray won their match, and today, on Monday, Beşiktaş also won their match in Ankara. So, top 4 teams who are chasing the title in this season, they all won their matches. But as we go into a rough period, we have 17 more weeks to play in Turkish Super League. Things will get tough because in the month of March and April and following those months, most of the teams will play 2 matches in 10 days. Well, that's not the case this weekend. They will have a rest until Friday after what happened this last 10 days. With the Turkish Cup games and the league games, I think the players and the coaches need a little break. So, as I told you, the top teams won their matches. Let me run down the scores, the results that happened in the week 25. On Friday, in Rizespor lost to Erzurum Belediyespor 2-0. That's a huge loss for Rizespor because they put themselves in the danger position right now. On Saturday, we had 4 matches. In Kayserispor faced their former coach, the coach that used to coach Kayseri is coaching Ankaragücü now, Hikmet Karaman. This was his first match against in the Turkish Super League this season against Kayseri, his former team, and there was no goals, and the match ended 0-0. As you know, Ankaragücü is in bottom of the league, and Kayseri also is struggling, and so 2 of the relegation zone teams, they divided the points. Actually, both of them got 1 point each. So, in Trabzonspor beat Gaziantep Football Club 1-0. And as I mentioned to you last weekend, Trabzonspor probably made a huge addition to their team. They transferred Bakasetas, Greek national team player from Alanyaspor. Bakasetas scored 3 goals since he played for Trabzonspor. This was his 4th match, and I believe Bakasetas saved Trabzonspor in this match. One other note, as I mentioned to you, and I warn you to look out for a player named Wakayeme. Guess what happened in this match? In the last very minutes of the match, Wakayeme got his 2nd yellow card with a dangerous kick to the opponent player. So he will be out with 2 yellow cards, at least 2 matches. This will be a huge loss for Trabzonspor because they have a very important match coming up in the week 26th. In other matches, on Saturday, Karabük lost at home against Fenerbahçe 2-1. In this match, it was a lot of controversial calls. As I've been saying in all my podcasts, Turkish referees are either making mistakes. I am not going to say intentionally they're making mistakes. They're making a whole lot mistakes in every match. In this match, there was a lot of mistakes by Turkish referees. And Fenerbahçe won 2-1. But I could tell you right now, as I mentioned to you last podcast, Fenerbahçe goalkeeper saved again. Fenerbahçe. He made at least 4 unbelievable, unstoppable saves. That was really good. Altay and Trabzonspor goalkeeper has to be in the Turkish national team goal. There's no ifs or buts. Altay is the probably most formed goalkeeper in the Turkish Super League. Besides Muslera. Muslera is not playing for the Turkish national team. I'm talking about young Turkish keepers right now having a hella good year in the Turkish Super League. So Fenerbahçe beat Karagümrük, but Fatih Karagümrük played good. A lot of people that follow Fatih Karagümrük should know Fatih Karagümrük, I didn't know this, they have at least 5-6 Italian players from former Inter Milan team. They played good game. Also, Fatih Karagümrük goalkeeper made some huge saves in this match. So, as far as Mesut Özil, their world start coming to Fenerbahçe in the winter's season transfer window, played first. He started his first match for Fenerbahçe, and he looked like a leader out there. I think from now on, we're going to see the leader of Fenerbahçe is going to be Mesut Özil on the pitch. The way that he talked to the players on the field, and also at the halftime, at the end of the halftime, also beginning of the second half, he was giving directions to all the Fenerbahçe players. This showed me that Mesut Özil is going to be the team leader. He played good. He made some very good passes. And he controlled the match in the midfield. And first time, Fenerbahçe, Mesut Özil start for Fenerbahçe. And we'll see what happens in the week 26. But I think Mesut Özil is going to get better as he plays more matches with Fenerbahçe team. In the last match on, actually there was 3 matches, I'm sorry, on Saturday. On Sunday, we had matches. Hatay Alanyaspor match was goal. There was no score, 0-0. And Alanyaspor and Hatayspor did not score in this match. And one of the, I think, leading goal scorer, Bofenza, plays for Hatayspor, but he did not score. Alanyaspor has good scoring weapons, but they did not score either. They settled for tie, 0-0. And Göztepe beat Başakşehir. Last season's defending champions, Başakşehir, lost to Göztepe in Izmir, 2-1. And this score put Başakşehir into relegation zone. So, as I've been saying this last 2 podcasts of mine here, Başakşehir, even though they reached the semifinals in the Turkish Cup, they're not doing too good in the Turkish Super League. And they have a very tough match coming up this weekend. And as I mentioned to you earlier, Galatasaray was at home against Kasımpaşa. It was a mud match. The field, the stadium of Galatasaray looked mess after the snow. It was mostly, the field was covered with mud, and the ball was having hard time traveling. Galatasaray, again, Mustafa Mohamed from Egypt national team, another transfer in the window session, helped Galatasaray win the match. Actually, he's got this 3 points for Galatasaray. Mustafa Mohamed scored 4 goals in 4 matches since he came to Galatasaray. That's outstanding. On Monday, there were 2 matches today. An earlier match in Ankara, Beşiktaş beat Gençlerbirliği 3-0. As you know, Gençlerbirliği are very struggling in the bottom of the league. And Beşiktaş, even though it was snowing, Beşiktaş played very good match. And their their new transfer, actually loan transfer from the former Beşiktaş player from England, Cenk Tosun came back to Beşiktaş and scored goals, and Beşiktaş won 3-0. Cenk Tosun in this match scored 2 goals, and looks like Cenk Tosun is going to be very good addition for Beşiktaş also. Now, lately, I want to say a couple things about Beşiktaş, because if you look at the goal-leading scorers, Larin and Abu Bakar was right up there with Bufenza. Lately, ever since, I would say, Galatasaray match, they haven't scored any goals. And their last touches, I don't know if they're tired or not, their last touches are not just there. So, this is what happened in the week 25. At the end of the week 25, we have Galatasaray, as I told you, Galatasaray in the first place with 51. Second place, Beşiktaş with 51. And third place, Fenerbahçe with 51 points. They're all tied there. And fourth place, Trabzonspor has 45 points. And fifth place, Alanyaspor with 42. Sixth place, Hatayspor with 39. And seventh place, Gaziantep 38. And eighth place, Fatih Karagümrük with 37. Let's look at the danger zone and those teams above them. In the last place, in the 21st place, Denizlispor with 18 points. And Ankaragücü in 20th place with 19 points. In 19th place, Gençlerbirliği with 20 points. And 18th place is the last year's defending champion, Başakşehir with 21 points. 17th place, Erzurum 25. 16th place, Kayseri with 25. 15th place, Kasımpaşa 26. 14th place, Rizespor with 26. And 13th place, Konyaspor with 27. All these teams, if they don't win, they're going to be right up there with the other teams who are in the relegation zone. Now, let's get back to the week 26 coming up. Very important match on Monday, actually Friday. Başakşehir will host Trabzonspor on Friday, opening match. It's a must-win for Başakşehir. If they don't win this match, look out for trouble for Başakşehir. Trabzonspor, on the other hand, they will miss Vakayeme, but they have Bakasetas. And look for Trabzonspor to win this match, I think. On Saturday, Kasımpaşa will host Fatih Karagümrük, and Denizli will be at home against Gençlerbirliği. Very important match in the bottom. And Yeni Malatya will be at home against Konyaspor, another team that is desperate for points. On Saturday, the late match in Alanya, very important match. Alanya against Galatasaray. This should be a match of the week. On Sunday, you have Erzurum against Hatay, Sivasspor against Kayseri, and Gaziantepspor will host Antalya, and Fenerbahçe will be at home against Göztepe. And Monday, Ankaragücü will host Rizespor. Well, it's a must-win weekend for all the teams that are playing in the week 26th. So, it is going to be huge. In week 26, Beşiktaş will rest. They will have a bye. So, actually, Beşiktaş is going to have some time off. I think the players are going to be having 3 days rest before they start their practice. So, this is what happened in the week 25, and this was what's going to happen in week 26. The the week of the match, it should be Alanya against Galatasaray. See you next time. Listen to this podcast wherever you listen to your podcasts. My name is Ahmet Turgut. See you next time.